his struggles, his parents' struggles. People have solidarity with that. But I also think it's more than that. It's Harvey becoming a symbol for all the children who are so badly failed by this state. For the hundreds of others waiting for necessary surgeries for scoliosis and being failed by the CHI. For all the other children and other aspects of CHI who are failed. But also, like Rachel was saying, for the hundreds of kids who will not have appropriate school places come September. For the 100,000 children who are waiting for assessments of needs or necessary therapies. Harvey's a symbol of all of that, and people asking the question, why? Why does the state continue to fail children so badly? And it's a failure of CHI, it's a failure of the government and of the state, and it's a failure of Simon Harris. Simon Harris will never get away from that interview in 2017 when he promised, as Minister for Health, that no child would wait for longer than 4 months for an operation. 8 years since, and we still have the massive waiting lists. He will not get away from the fact that he refused to listen to the advocacy groups. He won't get away from the fact that he refused to meet with, or failed to meet with, Gillian and Stephen. And for that reason, Simon Harris should resign. But it isn't just about Simon Harris and a personal failure. This is a systematic failure. It doesn't happen to so many children in so many different ways, in such severe ways over such a long period of time, by it being an individual. It is a systematic failure. And I think there's a deep and cruel irony which gets or points to the heart of what that failure is and what that systematic problem is. It's the fact that while Harvey and others were waiting for necessary urgent operations, there were hundreds of other children getting unnecessary operations. Some of those families, their parents are here today to support Harvey as part of the hip dysplasia advocacy group. And it speaks to something very deeply warped and distorted within our health system, within our society, within our state, where care has been distorted by money. And we all know we're here because we think care should be at the heart of the kind of society we're building. It should certainly be at the heart of our healthcare system, and instead that has been distorted by profit. And I think that's why we're here. It's why we have to stay mobilised, to stay fighting for justice for Harvey, for justice for all children who are affected, for justice for all children in this society, and to stay fighting together until we will achieve this justice. Justice for Harvey.